We are live. We are live. So let me go out to YouTube and see if I can find it for you. Do 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 do. Okay. I think you just want the share link, right?
Yes, just the video.
But okay, this is it. I've got it. Okay, so well, there's the share link. There's the
just the share.
There's the
yeah.
Pardon me?
Just the share.
Because there's also the embed link.
I don't need the embed.
Here, no, you're hearing. There it is. I just sent it to you.
Okay.
You're hearing it repeat. You're hearing it repeat because I have YouTube open. Let me close it down on YouTube now.
Okay.
And so you should have it. That should be it.
Awesome. Thank you.
Is that it? Is that what you need?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do.
Mm-hmm.
This time, I'll remember to screen share.
Okay.
That was totally my fault last week. We had so many little things going on, I completely forgot to hit the screen share button. So I just launched the webinar. So what I think we'll do is rather than putting my face up there, I'll just go ahead and screen share right now.
Okay.
Present to everyone. And we'll put up the webinar. So how does that look?
I still see your picture, not your screen.
Well, there's just a little bit of a time lag.
Still your picture.
Well, what can you see sitting in your seat looking at your computer? Can you see the Welcome to New Heights?
No, I just see a picture.
Well, you are screen sharing and presenting to everyone. So
maybe undo it and do it again.
Pardon?
Maybe undo it and do it again. Okay, I see you now.
You see me.
Yes.
So here's screen share. Now you should see multiple screens.
Right. I see.
Present to everyone.
Yes.
And now here is.
Yes, now I see everything.
Okay, that was strange.
So I'm gonna jump off now and.
Well, why don't you hang on for about 2 minutes?
Okay.
Let's actually start and make sure everything is working, okay?
Okay.
Now, can you see people coming on?
Yes, and everybody can already see and hear us.
Okay, so are we ready to go?
Yes.
Okay, here we go. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to New Heights. My name is Len Mooney, and for the next little bit of time, I'm going to share some information with you that I think you're going to find to be extremely fascinating. And the first thing I want to do is congratulate you. You've taken the first step on a journey to new heights. We're about to share a powerful message that has changed our lives and we believe can change yours too. You know, people talk about being in the right place at the right time, and I want to tell you something. You may have never been in the right place at the right time before in your life, but you are there now. You can never say again that you're not in the right place at the right time, because you are in the right place. Let me explain that to you. We're on a green rocket. We're on a mission, and our destination is new heights. And what's going to take us there is what we call the green rocket. Now, it has already taken off, but there's still time to jump on. But time is of essence, so listen carefully. The question is, are you ready for new heights? You know, there really are only two types of people: people who are success oriented and will embrace this opportunity and see new heights, and people who are, well, they won't see the opportunity, and what they'll see is our taillights. So, are you success oriented? Will you see the opportunity that's sitting in front of you? I hope so, because it's an amazing one. Our vision, our mission is to eliminate toxins from everyone's life, one household at a time. We want to encourage families to embrace new heights of health, wellness, youthful appearance, financial freedom, and quality of life. This is what we do. But first, let's examine a reality for many. The reality is we have a problem all over the world, and especially in the United States. We call it unexpected toxic overload. If you're like the average home, there are hundreds of man-made toxins and chemicals entering you and your family's bloodstream 24/7, constantly and silently. And the question is, what is that doing to your family's health? In a recent study, toxicity levels were measured in the umbilical cord blood of 10 babies in the womb. Hundreds of chemicals were detected. Unexpected toxic overload begins in the womb. These babies were born with toxins in their system. And it continues in the home. It takes just 30 seconds for cleaning chemicals on the floor to enter the bloodstream of a barefooted child or a barefooted mommy or daddy. And in 8.5 minutes, those chemicals are in the liver and kidneys, and they accumulate. We'll talk about that a little while later. And what's the true cost of beauty? Do you know that by 9 a.m. every morning, the average person has absorbed 120 industrial chemicals into their bloodstream? These are coming in from all the products you're using, the shampoos, the conditioners, the body wash, the gels, the underarm deodorants, etc. And what's in your food? Pesticides, hormone disruptors, environmental toxins, GMOs, gluten, growth hormones, and more. So, are we overexposed? What do you think? What is the long-term cumulative effect of all this constant toxic overload? And you might think the government is looking out for you, but they're not. The personal care industry is self-regulated. Companies legally increase profit by using cheap, toxic chemicals proven to harm the consumer. These chemicals include carcinogens, neurotoxins, hormone disruptors. Chemicals in most of your personal care products are not only linked to minor skin and eye irritation, but they are directly linked to cancer, allergies, liver and kidney problems, reproductive issues, Alzheimer's, degenerative conditions, and more. Here's just a couple examples. In recent studies, 98% of breast tumors autopsied contained parabens. Alzheimer's patients have a higher percentage of aluminum in their brains. Where's all this coming from? It's coming from that toxin overload that we talked about. And this is a wake-up call for our children. 1 in 3 is overweight. 1 in 6 has learning disabilities. 1 in 9, asthma. 1 in 10, ADHD. 1 in 12, food allergies. 1 in 20 has seizures. 1 in 54 U.S. males have autism, and 50% of all U.S. children have a chronic illness or are overweight. Ladies and gentlemen, it's up to us to stop this. We can minimize the toxic overload. What if you simply reduced the man-made toxins in your home by half? What impact would that have on your family's health? Shouldn't your home be the safest place on the planet for your children and their kitty cat? So how can we reduce the toxic overload? Well, we take baby steps, one step at a time. Look, your body was not designed to be a 24/7 sponge for man-made toxins and chemicals. That's how those chemicals got into those breast cancers. They were absorbed, and your body doesn't know what to do with them. So it simply tucks them away in a corner. But you can choose organic. Choose organically grown food, supplements, skincare, personal care, baby care, laundry, household cleaners, and reduce the toxic load in your household. Be the solution. The solution to superior health is within your reach. Let's help everyone live free, toxic free, and financially free. We'll talk a little more about that later. But let me ask you a question. How many people do you know that brush their teeth every day or take a shower or put lotion on their face or their baby? Let's talk about toothpaste. This is a typical toothpaste box in the upper left corner. Directions: do not swallow. Warning: keep out of reach of children. If more than used for brushing is accidentally swallowed, get help or contact a poison control center. Your toothpaste is poison. How many children do you know don't swallow their toothpaste? The sublingual, under the tongue absorption, is the second fastest absorption in the human body, right after IV. You can get it in faster with an IV, but not any faster than under your tongue. So from Barbara H., let's look at some testimonies. From Barbara H., my dentist asked, at my 6-month cleaning, I got the best report ever. My hygienist and dentist couldn't believe how much I improved. Stronger gums, no deep pockets, and very little calcium buildup. They asked what I changed. I said, sparkle. My dentist passed my cards to his staff and said, my patients can really use sparkle. From Alicia M., works better, costs less. I met a man using a natural toothpaste. He wanted a sample of sparkle. His words exactly: I am switching my toothpaste because sparkle works better and costs less than Rembrandt. And from Wendy A., no receding gums. I've had severe receding gums since high school, almost no top gums, and I lost half on the bottom. After only 3 weeks of sparkle, I started to see a huge improvement. I have 70% back on the bottom and 50% back on the top. I didn't know it could be reversed, but my gums are growing back. Plus, my girls have always had yellow teeth, and now they are white. Sparkle tooth polish. Make simple changes. Our toothpaste, shower gel, and shampoo alone can reduce your morning chemical intake by up to 75 toxic substances. You have to start somewhere. Start small, take baby steps, and grow. Investigate your product's toxicity. Go to the website www.ewg.org/skindeep, the Environmental Working Group. It's a nonprofit independent group that analyzes your products for hazards and rates the hazards on a scale of 1 to 10. For every product and ingredient in Skin Deep database, there's a hazard rating. Become a conscious consumer. Look at your products, find out what the hazard score is, and then decide to improve your family's health. Our products are body nourishing and safe. We have a line of personal care products, spa and beauty products, baby care products, therapeutic certified organic essential oils, dental care, and household cleaning, all certified 100% toxic-free, organic, and wild-crafted, and they can help transform your health and your life dramatically. Let's talk about acidosis. Is your body acidic? I will promise you it is, unless you've taken steps to alkalize it. Almost everybody in America is acidic. Our diet is highly acidic. Some symptoms of acidosis: from the central nervous system, headache, sleepiness, confusion, loss of consciousness, coma. From the muscular system, seizures and weakness. From the intestinal system, diarrhea. From the respiratory system, shortness of breath, coughing. From the heart, arrhythmia, increased heart rate. From the gastric, nausea and vomiting. Do you have any of those? Look at the pictures below. Unhealthy body, red blood cells, misshapen, clumped together in a body that's acidic. Those blood cells are very inefficient at transporting the vital nutrients to your body and the oxygen that your body needs. Now look at the blood cells on the right. In a healthy environment, in an alkalized environment, these blood cells are far more efficient at transporting the necessary nutrients through your blood to your body. Look at the upper right. Dr. Otto Warburg, one of the 20th century's leading cell biologists, was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize in 1931 for his groundbreaking work demonstrating that the root cause of degenerative disease is too much acidity in the body. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this wasn't some quack scientist working in a laboratory by himself. He won the Nobel Prize. We have the best alkalizing line of products available on the market today. Recommend you begin to alkalize your body. Our products, all pH nutrition, vitamins and other supplements, non-GMO, vegan, alkaline, soy-free, gluten-free, dairy-free, no heat dehydration, and no artificial ingredients. Our shakes, the 7.365 shake. What does that 7.365 mean? That is the pH of the ideal, perfect blood in the human body. That's the pH of our shakes. Our wildcrafted super reds. Wildcrafted super reds, 5.5 pounds equivalent of super fruit in every tiny scoop. Our earth greens, powerful ionic charge allows organic earth greens to microcluster to your cells for superior bioavailability. Again, 5.5 pounds of super vegetables in every scoop. Be Natural Tabs contains every known ingredient to sustain life. 22 amino acids, 27 minerals, enzymes, and coenzymes, and many more products coming soon. Here's some testimonials. Look at this baby. This baby was born with this rash. After several months, the doctors had been unable to clear the rash. The mother did everything the doctors told her to do. Nothing was working. She took matters into her own hand. She grabbed a bottle of our sanitizer and started spraying the rash with sanitizer. 2 weeks later, it was gone. Dramatic testimony to the sanitizer. Look at this beautiful lady below. Anti-aging products after 2 months. Enormous improvement in the lines on her face and her skin tone. Look at the picture in the upper right corner. Again, the anti-aging products after 2 weeks. Look at the lines under the eyes. And the picture below. This person had a skin problem for 20 years. Combination of our sanitizer and body butter cleared it up in only 2 months after 20 years. Let's look at another testimonial. Louis Sandoval Jr. This was Lou on Thanksgiving Day 2011 on the left. He was in the hospital fighting for his life for the second time. Morbid obesity was taking its toll on him. The doctors laid it out straight: lose the weight or lose your life. We met Lou in July 2012. That's him on the left in the hospital, and that's him on the right today. Lou has successfully lost 283 pounds. Wow. Congratulations, Lou. And regained his health and life. Lou attributes his weight loss to faith, a 6-day-per-week exercise program, and Essante products. He took the Essante 7.365 pH shake that we talked about, the Essante Earth Green Powder, and the Essante Super Reds, all vital components in an alkalizing routine. Here's some more testimonials. Blemishes, alkaline nutrition line, anti-aging, 2 weeks, cleared up. On the bottom left, USDA organic essential oil wraps, 2 times 45 minutes each. You can clearly see the progress in reducing the fat lines on this lady's body. Sunless bronzer activates your skin's vitamin D receptors and helps boost immunity. 5 days. Look at the Be Natural. After 2 months, from thinning hair to hair being regained. And this gentleman on the bottom right, alkaline nutrition, age 56, lost 30 pounds in 12 weeks. We have lots of weight loss stories on our alkalizing and nutritional product line. And now I have a question for you. Seemingly changing the subject, do you like to help people? Most people do. We have a desire to help people, and we have the green rocket vehicle that can allow them to reach new heights and capture their dreams. And I want you to do me a favor now. Humor me for about 10 seconds. Close your eyes, unless you're driving. Don't close your eyes if you're driving. But if you're not driving, close your eyes. Give me 10 seconds. I want you to draw a picture in your mind of your dream life. Can you see it? A few years from now, what does your dream life look like? Where do you live? Where do your kids go to school? Where do you go on vacation? What do you drive? What are you doing with your life? What are you doing in your leisure time? What does your dream life look like? Now open your eyes and tell me, do you have a way to get there? And if you don't, you will soon. Here we go. All you have to do is share. What if you could get paid for sharing products you believe in with people you love? Try out the products, get your own testimonial, and simply share them with your friends. We want to talk a little bit about non-traditional income. Many people with traditional incomes in our society have a one paycheck mindset and a one deposit destiny. Is that you? You go to work every day, every week for your paycheck. What if, just what if, sort of like a real estate broker, you could go out and build a marketing team, and every time they sold something, you got paid a commission on every sale every time. How does that sound to you? Sounds pretty good to me. And that's what we call accelerated income, income beyond your paycheck and beyond traditional income. Let's talk about linear versus residual income. Linear is the kind of income you have now. It's directly related to the number of hours you work. If you work 40 hours, you get paid for 40 hours. If you work 1 hour, you get paid for 1 hour. You get to start over at zero every week. But residual income is different. It's non-traditional. It's unlike a paycheck from a job. With residual income, you don't have to start from zero every week. You do the work once and get paid over and over, month after month, year after year, sort of like a musician who recorded some music or an author who wrote a book. And every time they sell, he gets a commission. An example, if you have 100 people on your team and they each work 1 hour per week, you get paid on 100 hours of productivity, whether you work personally 2 or 20 hours. And from John Paul Getty, the first billionaire in America, I would rather have 1% of 100 people's efforts than 100% of my own. Pretty smart fellow, that John Paul Getty. Maybe that's how he got to be a billionaire. Now, if you've ever followed Robert Kiyosaki, you know about his 4 quadrants. In the upper left corner, the limited quadrant, which is unfortunately where 95% of the population is, but only 5% of the wealth. That's where you are if you have a job. It's you plus your job equals income. 100% of you is 1. You have a job. You have no time leverage. Your time equals money. You work an hour, get paid an hour. Pure and simple. And many people dream of owning their own business, being self-employed, but the reality is, and I've been there, I own the business, I know. The reality is you don't own a business, the business owns you. And your time is still dollars, and you have no leverage. If you don't show up and go to work for your business, you don't make any money. You're still trading time for money. You're still starting over every day at zero. But now we want to move to the upper right-hand corner, the leveraged corner, and this is where 95% of the wealth is, but only 5% of the population. And this is where you're going to be after tonight. You times people equals income. 1% of 100 people equals 1 person. You own a system and people work for you, and the people help make money, and you have leveraged income. And finally, with leveraged income, you can slide down into the lower right quadrant where your money goes to work for you and it's invested, and you have passive income that is not dependent on your presence. What quadrant would you like to be in? Are you going to struggle the rest of your life in the upper left quadrant, or do you want to slide into the upper right quadrant tonight and be a business owner? What's limiting your income? Limits, lack, debt, restrictions, salary caps? Isn't it time to do something to improve your finances? Let's look at a few numbers. In the upper left corner, typical 40-year plan. Hey, when I grew up, I was taught the same thing. Go to school, get an education, go to work for the man, work for 40 years, retire with a gold watch and a pension. That is gone. That's history. The typical average person goes through 7 career changes, and according to Forbes magazine, 70% of the people going to work on Monday morning hate their job. Are you one of them? And it's estimated that Social Security will run out in 2033. Are you dependent on it? And in the right quadrant, according to Forbes, 60% of college graduates can't find a job in their field. You see students with tens of thousands of dollars of college debt flipping burgers in McDonald's with a degree in engineering because they can't find a job. According to CNN Money, 19% of all homeowners owe 25% more on their mortgage than their home is worth. They're upside down. And the tragedy, for every 100 people who retire at the age of 65, and let's start at the right, 29 are dead, may they rest in peace. 63 are dependent on Social Security, family, friends, or charity. 3 are still working, that's them greeters in Walmart. 4 have adequate capital put away for retirement, and 1 is wealthy. Only 1% make it to wealth, yet they've worked their entire life. Is that where you want to end up? These are the harsh facts. But let's look at network marketing. The network marketing industry is a $178 billion, with a B, dollar per year industry globally, bigger than the National Football League, video games, worldwide music, and movie industry combined. It's huge business. Over 200 million people will enter the network marketing industry over the next decade. And 18.2 million people in the United States alone are distributors for network marketing companies. That's an 8.3% increase from 2013 when it was only 16.8 million. Direct selling accounts for $34.5 billion in sales in the US alone, up 5.5% from 2013. And once again, direct sales did $178 billion in 2013, up 8% from 2012. Upper right, the typical 40-year plan is history. As we said before, the average person goes through 7 career changes in a lifetime. The average cost to start a network marketing business is $500. Look below, the average cost to start a small business, $35,000. And if you want a McDonald's, it's $1 million. Now, if you stay with a network marketing company for over 10 years, you have a 90% chance of being in the top 0.1% of money earners. And if you're in a big enough company, that should make you a millionaire. You know, 50% of all small businesses are home-based. Someone joins a network marketing company every 10 seconds, and every week, more than 55,000 people in the United States alone sign up as network marketers, 150,000 per week worldwide. And look at this. This is eye-opening. Industries that have created the most millionaires. Number 1, real estate. Number 2, network marketing. Wow. So what is network marketing? You know, network marketing is simply a distribution system. It's a form of marketing which channels goods or services from manufacturer to the consumer through a network of independent individuals. It's an extremely effective system that cuts out the middleman found in most industries. Leading traditional retailers are known to spend 25 to 30% of every sales dollar on advertising, media, and other promotions, while network marketing uses those same dollars to reward individuals for word-of-mouth promotion. Look at traditional retail. The manufacturer sends the product to a wholesaler, that goes to a warehouser, that goes to an advertiser, that goes to a retailer, and finally it makes its way to the consumer, and all those people in between take out their share of the profit, whereas the manufacturer in a network marketing company sends its product directly through an Essante Organics partner like you to the consumer, and you get to keep the money in the middle. That's a network marketing company. So let's talk about some business considerations when considering non-traditional business. What should you look for? First question, is it residual ordering? Is it consumable? Do people brush their teeth daily, monthly, yearly? I would say yes. They consume their toothpaste and their shower gel, etc. Does it have universal appeal? Does everyone use it or need it? Well, does everybody brush their teeth? You tell me. Is it recession proof? Let me tell you. One of the most recession-proof, if not the most recession-proof industry is network marketing, because when the economy tanks, people flock to network marketing companies as an alternative income. Is it media promoted? Let's talk about the green movement. The green movement is being heavily promoted in the media today. They are building the business for us. And timing, where's the company? Let's talk about the company. Is it in pre-momentum, momentum? What phase is the company in? So every company goes through 4 phases. The first phase is startup, the very beginning, in which the company is spending more than it's earning. 90% of all companies fail in the startup phase. And that includes that McDonald's that you might decide to buy. Many of them don't make it. And then we get to pre-momentum. The company is profitable, and that's the best time to position and build before the masses hear about it. Then the company hits momentum. It's a flashpoint. 2/3 of the people join after the company's in momentum. And the momentum phase typically lasts 1.5 to 3 years. It's exponential growth. And again, 2/3 of the people join after the company goes through the flashpoint and starts into momentum. And then the company finally hits market stabilization, market saturation. It's a $1 billion global brand. It's an Amway. It's a Mary Kay. You know, direct sales has created more millionaires than Google and Microsoft combined. And so what you want to do is you want to enter in the top several percent, say 3% of the company. You want to get in front of a way of life before it becomes a way of life, and have the foresight to see that that's where fortunes are made. And that's where you are today with this company, with Essante Organics. We are in pre-momentum, and we are in front of the wave that's coming like a tsunami. And we have a superior income plan. We offer 6 commission payouts, and you can go to the website listed in the upper right and read about it and get more information. But sign up a customer who's a retail customer. They go to your website, they buy the product from you, you get a 30% commission paid weekly. So they decide they need a bottle of shampoo, you get a 30% commission. Then if you sign up, unlimited one-time Go Green discount pack customers, you get either a $50 or a $100 immediate commission. Now, a Go Green discount pack, we'll talk about in just a moment what that means. If you sign up a new marketing distributor, you get a $500 one-time commission to all executives who reach a certain quota in the first 30 days. Now, here's the biggie. A 10% weekly override on unlimited wholesale website customers. There's you, and there's customers below you who are wholesale customers, and you get a 10% weekly commission on everything they purchase. And now the next one that's really exciting is a 100%, up to 100% weekly override on unlimited personally referred business centers. That is, customers who sign up under you and who are personally referred. And finally, there's a 1% annual profit sharing in unlimited countries for the first 50 executive to reach quota. Now, if you want to understand this pay plan a little more, go to the website listed in the upper right corner there, or get back with the person who invited you to this webinar tonight and let them explain it to you. But it is one of the superior plans in the industry. So let me ask you a question. What would an extra $1,000 each month do for your family? You know, in the last 15 years, an extra $400 per month would have stopped 80% of all bankruptcies that happened. Think about that. That's an enormous statistic. It's incredible. So the green revolution is here to stay. The demand for organic foods and non-toxic household and personal care products is increasing daily. Our target market, quite simply, everyone. And everyone is being educated by the media for us. The U.S. market is currently $39 billion annually and growing. Some say by only 10%, but many say it's growing by 15 to 17%. Green living is here to stay. And if you understand timing and trends, you got to realize why this is such an exciting and lucrative business venture. So here's what you do next. We need your help. We can't possibly get to the people quick enough who need our products and our non-traditional income vehicle. This is time sensitive, and we need your help. Our world has a major problem. We have a solution, and we know that you're going to want to at least start using a few products to reduce the toxic overload in your home, for your family, and your children. So how does this work? You may be thinking, oh God, this all sounds wonderful, but will it work for me? Look, we have a 24/7 online training system. We have marketing tools to help you build your residual income. And more importantly, we have an entire support team of people who are vested in your success, because if you don't succeed, we don't succeed. So it's in our interest to grab you by the hand and pull you along and help you out. We're there for you. And here's what you do next. You decide whether or not you see yourself more as a customer, product user, and that's fine, or as a business builder and a leader. And then jump on board that there green rocket. Decide which daily products you want to replace first. Talk to your CPA about writing off your daily use products, because you know how to business. Get started achieving new heights with your own business. There are two business builder options. I mentioned earlier, $4.99 or $1.99, and there's some advantage. It's up to you, but there is some advantage to the $4.99 package. With that, you get 27 products below wholesale. And when you talk to other people about the products, the first thing they're going to ask you is, what products are you using? And you can tell them, hey, I got 27 of them and I love them all. And get back with the person who invited you to help determine what the best option for you is. And then just get ready for amazing training, amazing support, and an amazing team. And ladies and gentlemen, from me personally, Len, to you, I joined this company about 9 months ago. I've been around network marketing for over 20 years. This is the most incredible company I have ever seen. Everything is there for you. The timing is there, the opportunity is there, and we are there to take you by the hand and help you get started. So get back with the person that invited you tonight, and let's help you get started tonight. That's all. Bye for now.